Hey, it's time for our next video. We are going to be talking about time. So, I want you to think of some things that you think just take forever. And I want to show you this clock. It's a timer for 1 minute. That's not very long. I know some of you have used this timer when we're sharing. And then I have a timer for 10 minutes. I'm going to turn this timer for 1 minute over, and you're just going to watch it, and we're going to see how long it is. What do you see happening right now? The time is drifting down. That's right. That was a great answer. We're gonna sit here while this timer gets rid of all the sand in the top half and brings it down to the bottom for 1 minute. Let's see if we can do it quietly. It's done already. That was a fast minute. Should we do it with this timer where there's a lot more sand? That would be 10 of these timers. I don't think we're going to sit that long. I want to show you some pictures, and you tell me if you think those pictures are things that would take a minute or a few minutes, maybe 10, or if they would take an hour. That's a really long time, or more. Let's look at some pictures together. I have a picture here of some kids eating lunch. Do you think that activity would take a few minutes? Maybe 10? Or do you think it would take way longer than that, maybe an hour or more? Tell me what you think. Yeah, I think it would take about 10 minutes too. A few minutes to eat some food. My next picture is of a little guy sleeping. That's what you guys do at bedtime. You go to sleep. How long do you think you go to sleep? Do you think you go to sleep for 1 minute? Or 10 minutes? Or do you think you sleep for hours? Yeah, we sleep for hours every night so we can wake up strong and healthy. This guy is going to wake up strong and healthy just like we do. That's a long time. That's something we do for a long time. Oh, I have another picture that reminds me of something we do here at school. What are the kids doing? You're right. The little girl is showing us one of the items from the classroom. Do you think that takes a minute or a few minutes, or do you think it takes hours, like when we go to bed at night and we sleep for hours? What do you think? You're right. It just takes a minute or so. That would be a long thing to wait for if she was talking for hours and hours. Oh, I have another picture here. What's this guy doing? He's reading a book, just like we read stories in our classroom. Does it take hours, or does it take a few minutes to read a story? You're right. It only takes a few minutes to read a story. That's my last picture. Maybe you can think of some other things that just take a few minutes. I would love to hear about them. You can have your parents email me and tell me things that you think just take a few minutes. What we talked about today was the difference between things that take a short amount of time, or just a minute or two, or a really long time, and that's hours. Like at bedtime when we go to sleep, we sleep for hours so that we can wake up and be healthy the next day. All right, see you guys later.